flex. Only talk about hits and plex, yeah, yeah. Paparazzi, they be taking them flicks. Cameras watching, I be making them sick. Walk with caution, so I'm making it quick. You out too often and you stay in the mist. When you pop it too often, that's the hate you can get.
Hey everyone, today on Top Plays, we'll narrow the field down to 2 for our top play of the year. From the first season of 2K25, our winner was Tracy McGree.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Welcome to... All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. We've got Anthony Simons, Jeremy Grant out there with Denny Avdia. Then it's Shaden Sharp, and it's Aiden in at the 5 spot. And for Oklahoma City, some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. MP is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. Well, Grant, this is the time of year when these teams are starting to know what they have.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes it takes a while with personnel changes or coaching changes, too. But now you have a good chunk of games under your belt, and the camaraderie has grown.
Now, here's Williams. From deep, Jordan. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
And Aiden gets it to go.
Well, Aiden is quite literally a house in there.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Jordan. Here's the 3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Jordan's got 6.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Sharp, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Hey, guys. Well, this year marked the loss of Blazers great, Hall of Famer, and truly a one-of-one, Bill Walton. One of the greatest big men this league has ever seen, known for his incredible passing skills. And off the court, he was just as dedicated to assisting others and making the world a better place. Guys, there is no question Bill Walton will be missed.
His legacy carries on. Okay, Shams, thank you.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
MP outside. Sinks it from distance. Jordan's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
The offensive rebound. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Let's go with a 3. Hits the trifecta. 12 points for him.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Simons passes to Aiden. Williams against Grant. Off the left rim and out.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Jordan with the bucket.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Blazers trail by 11. Right side Sharp. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Sharp, no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Timeout called, the Blazers.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
And a new group group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Caruso, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Gilgeous-Alexander. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Klingett, he's checked in for Ayton. Robert Williams comes in for Avdia. Kamara, he's checked in for Grant. And it's Henderson in for Sharp.
From the mid-range, Simon's quickness is a big advantage.
Thunder leading by 12.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Dort, the pass to Jordan. There's the triple. Oklahoma City, the rebound. Williams' shot is good.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. The third pick in 2023. Henderson anointed as a franchise piece. But he took his lumps in year 1, Stan.
Well, Brian, look, the hardest position to play.
Substitution on the floor.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Holmgren, the pass to Jordan. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3. Jordan's got 21.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Blazers trail by 11. 2 Jalen Williams out there for him. Jalen with an E at the 3 and Jalen with an I at the 5. MP is out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Holmgren in at the 4. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. From deep, Jordan. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And the shot goes. Simon's got his second basket of the game.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
From deep, Jordan sinks the tray. And the Thunder lead by 15.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Jacks up at 3. And it's Simons missing. Oklahoma City has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Jordan misses.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort.
Yeah, and it's really hard to stay connected to shooters out there. And even harder to contest the shot without foul.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
The 3 ball. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And here's Simons outside. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Wallace. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
It's his first trip to the line.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Avdia. Good on the second one. Here's Sharp. Coming off a 16-point game against Atlanta. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Simons. Looking to end the run. Williams grabs the board.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots. Better selection. You have to be set up for success.
Shoots from the line. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build.
And so it's Oklahoma City. They're feeling great. A 21. There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Stand back in your early coaching days, what was the dynamic working with the front office?
Well, I was in good situations, and so you need the coach and the front office in sync, where you're all working toward the same goals and you understand what the process is going to look like.
And how in sync were you when Stan was the coach and Stan was the front office?
We had problems then because the coach didn't like the front office very often, and the front office was always unhappy with the coach.
Nice. Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. They've got Shaden Sharp, Denny Avdia out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Anthony Simons, and it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Gilgeous Alexander against Simons. Here's Avdia. Hartenstein pulls it in. And so it's Gilgeous Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them. The Trailblazers shooting only 39% so far in the game. Sharp finds Graham to the paint. Here's Avdia. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Avdia's got 8 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Jordan misses. Avdia with it. Jordan picks him up to the inside. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Showing why he was selected first overall in the 2018 draft. Ayton looking absolutely dominant right now.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Graham. Down low. And there's Ayton on the assist from Graham. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Lots of Grants in the NBA over the years. Jeremy Grant acts like a guy who grew up around the league. You can really see it, Coach.
Well, Brian, he really did grow up around the league, and really just a high IQ player, great in the locker room, gives you great energy and effort every night.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
Jordan against Sharp. The 3. Portland with a rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. One guy here this evening, Shaden Sharp. Incredibly talented, Stan.
Hey, Brian, you talk about a guy with potential.
Checked in for Dort. And also a switch here for Portland. Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Henderson. Caruso finds Wiggins. Pass to Joe. Here's Jordan. Fires from deep. Sharp grabs the miss. MP is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Williams in at the center position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Now here's Joe. He's closely guarded. From deep, Jordan. Oh, connects again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
Yeah, what up, Kobe?
Simons outside.
I'm trying to get...
Out of bounds. The Oklahoma City's ball.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
Jeremy Grant.
And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the
50-point game. Let's go. Here, wait, I'm gonna fix this real quick.
Paparazzi, they be taking them flicks. Cameras watching, I be making them sick. Walk with caution, so I'm making it quick. You out too often and you stay in the mist. When you popping it too often, that's the hate you can get. Now they saying they don't like me, how you hate from the bench. I'm the one that trend the topic, they replaying my hits. My face is legit, ain't score, but I'ma make this. Slide for my brothers, I slide and then I slide again. Yeah, look, if you don't love me, then just leave me, don't string me, I'll lie again. Yeah, paparazzi, they be flicking while I stay hating my mission. My operation is different, my compensation exquisite. Got a taste of commission, I couldn't wait for permission. They used to tell me no, I'm the one that made the decision. Big talker, big papa, I be doing the most. Rich Walter, get proper when I ride in a ghost. Big walker, big offer, they not harder than foe. You don't even gotta tell them, and they already know. The one that's going up, big body truck. They acting like they tough, we know well enough. And we know that you ain't that, and we know your crew ain't stacked. Man, don't run up, this is facts. Only talk by hits and plaques, yeah. Paparazzi, they be taking them flicks. Cameras watching, I be making them sick. Walk with caution, so I'm making it quick. You out too often and you stay in the mist. When you popping it too often, that's the hate you can get. Now they saying they don't like me, how you hate from the bench. I'm the one that trend the topic, they replaying my hits. My face is legit, ain't score, but I'ma make this. Right now I need to decide, cause I'm intrigued by your vibe. I seen a dream in your eyes, you might not even be mine. Came on the scene with your prize, I'm who you need and that's fine. Like who?
Yeah, what up, Kobe?
Hey, what you working on? Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.